All right, guys. Quick message from the Loughmillers here. We agreed early on that this channel would be authentic and genuine. We would always be ourselves and be real, and that's how we're going to look back at moments and things in our lives, by being the authentic selves that we are. So we're going to share this information. We made a drastic health change, lifestyle change, and the reason for that was because on September 29th, Mrs. Loughmiller got her blood test results, which showed diabetes, right? Diabetes and fatty liver disease. How would you explain?
I can't explain it.
So essentially, fatty liver disease is like a layer of fat around your liver, which constricts the liver from operating the way it's normally supposed to. And obviously, diabetes is a result of your diet, right? Too much sugar.
It's hand in hand. It goes, because of the fatty liver you get, or because of diabetes you get a fatty liver, you get fatty liver or diabetes. It goes hand in hand.
Correct. So having that information obviously is like, whoa, we need to make a lifestyle change, a diet change, a healthy change. But the other part of that is because we began to explore, or at least follow up with the diabetes, when Mrs. Loughmiller did a ultrasound, then we saw or found a mass in her liver. Now, the thing that shook us is it could be cancer, right? It could have been cancer. And currently, we're happy to say that it's likely benign. Likely. And what is the other thing? You have...
We're going to follow
something adenitis. There's another scientific name. But currently, on the first MRI, things are looking positive, but we obviously need to fly to Honolulu and get a confirmation, so it's not that we're in the clear. And that's just for the mass that was identified in the liver, right? So have to get a biopsy and then test and make sure that it's not cancerous. And so these things, and obviously it's about a month now, right? This is October, the ending of October. So we made a drastic lifestyle change for that reason. Is we want to be around as long as possible, as healthy as possible, so that we can continue to enjoy life together, and that requires the support of your spouse, right? So I am jumping on the health train, especially for my wife to be better, right? But also it's going to improve my health. We have not done my blood test results yet.
You have a fatty liver too.
And I likely, because I've been consuming the same things that Mrs. Loughmiller has. So, the lifestyle change is our decision because, we get that information. It's been a roller coaster, to be honest, because we don't know, right? We're not medical experts. We get hit with that information and we, it was emotional, honestly, right? So now that we are making these changes, this is where we document as we go through. We're not going to be experts, but we are going to be sharing with everybody what we're going through and the types of change that we're making. And obviously the number one thing that we have already recognized is diet, right? So diet and exercise is the key focus for us right now, and that's why you're going to see a drastic life change, right? Is because diabetes you don't play with. Fatty liver disease is honestly common within our islands and our culture because the way we eat. And
it's not common, it's unknown. Nobody tests it.
It goes, yes, it does go unknown, but it is common based on our diet and the way that we, eat, right? Culturally. So, and obviously, we never want to use the word cancer. That's, I feel like I haven't even said that word. We never really said that word out loud, but we saw a mass in the liver, and that's the first thing, right? It could be cancerous, so that shook us to our soul, right? And said, okay, well, what do we need to do to change those things and make that change to prevent that? And the one thing that we can share right now is we've learned a lot about inflammation. So there are a lot, of information out there, but we're just going to tell you guys that inflammation is big, and it is from your diet, the things that you put in your body. So the first thing that we worked on or are working on is lowering the inflammation, right?
We cut out all sugar.
All sugar. What else we cutting in a quick
Rice,
list?
bread, pasta, crackers, waffles, pancakes, all that good stuff.
Anything and everything that we love, right? And that's why we say it's a decision we don't want to make, but we have to make, right? So that's the first step. And obviously now is monitoring as we move forward, is making sure that everything is going down. The blood glucose levels, Mrs. Loughmiller is poking her finger and measuring, which is not exciting or fun. Nobody likes to,
By the way, I'm not on medication. I opted.
Not on medication.
No medication for 6 months.
Correct, and that is the current goal, right? Is to eliminate taking medication to address the disease. Is we're making the decision and choice to make the lifestyle change so that we don't have to take meds or do those type of things. So we're going to share that as we walk that path. We're obviously, once again, not experts. We're going to learn and share as we grow, right? So that is basically the reason why we made the lifestyle change. And obviously our content is going to change as we go through that process, but health is wealth. Same people. Health is wealth, and we want to grow old together and be able to look back at moments, and we can't have those if our health is not on point. So it seems like this is going to be our new tagline, but I'm going to say it: get out, get active, get healthy, and that's how you're going to live a long life, right? Diet, exercise. What else would you add to that? That's pretty much the main things, right?
No stress.
And reducing the stress. That is a key factor for us. We're eliminating all the stresses in our lives right now. So like anything that would bring high aggravation or stress, we're reducing that, because that does affect your blood pressure. That does affect your sugars in your body. So, once again, this is a document of our lives, and that's why we're doing this. But, it's kind of a shock, I guess, maybe to a lot of people of, wait a minute, you guys were here and then now you're here, right? Well, the reason for that drastic change is Mrs. Loughmiller's current health situation, which is not horrible, I guess, right?
It's not acceptable.
It's not good, right? But it's not like, it's not the worst that it could be. And that's why we're choosing to make that decision. So we hope that you guys join us on this journey, and we are going to share that information as we go, because it could be affecting maybe one of your family members or you out there, and this information could be valuable for you folks, to learn. So number one, we're bringing down our inflammation by changing our diet, and we are considering doing a podcast so that we can just give you guys all the information as we go, and we're not committed to that idea yet, but we might actually, that might be the next thing. We do a podcast or continue to make videos like this that can bring education to everybody. Awareness, that's probably a better word, because Mrs. Loughmiller said we're not experts, we don't know everything. Experts. And we don't, but we do want to be able to share that information as we go. So the content you guys are going to be seeing a little bit different, but we're excited. Once again, this is the video pre our first hike, and we just did another hike. We look forward to sharing all of those healthy activities with you guys, and of course we're going to be showing you guys what we're eating and different things that we actually are doing within our own lives. If you guys follow us on Instagram, you can already see Mrs. Loughmiller has shared some of that information. She'll be sharing recipes and photos of different things that we are eating so that you guys can pick up on that, right? So once again, thank you for following the Life with the Loughmillers. That's just a quick, long-winded explanation of why we're making that change in our lives. Mrs. Loughmiller's health is the priority, because I love her, and apparently we also now love vinegar. So shout out to Bragg's apple cider vinegar. We'll tell you guys why this is important, but make sure that you guys get this in your bodies.
With mother.
Don't
forget the mother.
And water, because it's rough to just drink this straight. But more about that to come in the future. So we hope you guys, find value in the information that we share. But ultimately, like I said, we're documenting for ourselves to be able to look back, and health is wealth. And I love you. I'll do anything to make sure that you are healthy and we go the long haul with each other, yeah? And yes, she's feeding me all the things that she's eating, so I'm going to be healthy too. I love you. And we love y'all. That's why we're sharing the information, right? We want to share that with everybody. And because I know I'm just going to keep talking on and on and on and on, because that's what I do for my normal daily life, I'm going to stop right there and say thank you guys for following Life with the Loughmillers. Make sure you guys buy our book, check out the podcast, subscribe on YouTube, like, comment, share this information, because we're going to be continuing our channel, and follow us on Instagram and TikTok, because the Loughmillers are everywhere. Did I just talk for 10 minutes?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. That was a 10-minute video. I thought it was 3 minutes. Wow. That was crazy. I apologize. If you guys stuck that out, shout out to y'all.
Yeah.